All right, race fans. Wait, I forgot to Bozos, you're supposed to Why am I so loud in your TV in your monitors? Oh. All right. Um okay. I'll be back if you guys need me. All right. Well, what is up, race fans? This is FSR. Let me change. I gotta transition. Whoop. Boom. What is up, Razak Sali? You should be focusing on your race, not on what I'm doing. But what's up, man? Um, oh my God, why? Why is Rockstar on mediums? He he alleges, and actually, it's not even alleges. He truthfully, very factually, does. What's up, Mac? Woo, yeah! This is my league. We are racing. This is my league. We are at Abu Dhabi. Um, I'm excited. I'm absolutely excited. We are in our own Discord server. We have an almost entirely full grid. We have a bunch of people joining us from other leagues. Not yet season finale, but we are getting ready to wrap up this season. Dude, I am so excited. This has gone so much more smoother than that first race we did at Spa. But yeah, super, super awesome. This is FSR. You guys ready for the name? You guys ready for the name? If you aren't in the know, the name is Fridge Sucks at Racing. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's the nickname. It's actually Fridge's School of Racing. Really hoping to make this a really cool and fun league. I don't know. I'm just super excited to be running something as cool as this. Our grid is really, really awesome. Really cool guys. Appreciate and love every single one of you. We do have Razak Sali, the first one out on track to begin his hot lap. Let's get rid of these hot tires, or this the tire detail, and let's get some nice cinematic views for this race for some highlight usage. Here we go. He is off on his very first hot lap. What is Mr. Razak Sali capable of here at Abu Dhabi? I find myself pretty weak on this track, but oh, why is Miko personal? Oh my God. So, one of our reserves, not to interrupt Mr. Razak Sali's race a little too much, we do not run ABS. Need to see Kiwi a solid result. I hope he does. I don't want to pause. I guess I'll have to answer on my phone. But, yeah, apparently one of our reserve drivers unaware that we do not allow ABS. Alright, I let him know it is a skill issue if he is unable to adjust. Ooh, a little bit of a lockup there from Mr. Razak Sali on this hot lap. I do wonder. Oh no, this is kind of a chalk lap. Get him out of here. Get no more cinematic views for him. Shawarma finishing up his out lap, about to start on his hot lap. You know what? Let's get a little bit of Shawarma. He's a good friend of mine. Super awesome guy. Let me get some cool views of his hot lap. I know he's decently fast, but he's still getting very used to no traction control, no ABS assists, and so sometimes he struggles a little bit with consistency, as he does seem to go a little bit wide there, not really fully pushing the curves there, but is hitting this apex decently well, holding third gear, now full on accelerating out of here. What else have we got? What else have we got? I mean, long straight here, nothing too crazy. What is his split time? Des currently with the fastest lap of this race. Oh no. Lily from AT&T has been disqualified. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That is insanely unfortunate. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he was just trying to let people through, but was sitting in the pit lane while trying to let people through, and so got disqualified. Oh my god. I have somebody just complaining about the assists that we allow and don't allow. Brother, just adjust. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. I gotta get my OBS back up. Alright. Des. Probably coming into the pits. Yes, is coming into the pits. So far, our field looking like Des. A commentator friend of mine in first, pole position. Razik Sali, not too far behind him. Then we have Lassans Barb, our current World Driver Champion here at FSR. Oh, speaking of which, this wouldn't even be a bad time to pull up our standings. Woo! All right. Why is my controller vibrating so hard? But, so, what we have here is, as you can see, Lassans Barb, 2 points ahead of superiority. Now, unfortunate for superiority, but when we did move over from our original league, we changed the race time. I put up a poll, and people voted for 3 p.m. Eastern. That just so happened to be probably the worst time for him, as it's between 2 different league races, and so he has been in. He really hasn't been able to actually race, which is very, very unfortunate, but I don't think he really minds, as he was the runaway favorite for so long. Bacon Guy, we actually have 3 league admins in consecutive positions there, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Bacon, Rockstar, Dustin, and pretty cool to see that. But really, Bacon Guy kind of the front runner of those 3. Fall, Bacon's twin brother, super cool. Then we have Trippy, Razik Sali, Arrow Knight, so on and so forth. And if you're wondering why there's so many reserve drivers, that is strictly because when we moved over, it's a bit tumultuous, you know, when you kind of tank another league. But look, what happened. And so, you know, trying to accommodate and prioritize our returning drivers from that other league. And since our season was almost ready to be over, um, we're kind of just carrying on as is and just really prepping for season 2 instead of really trying to like work and nitpick and put people into seats. And then looking at the team standings, that Sauber team, 103 points. 3 points from, I think, a reserve driver at one point. I'm not sure. It might have been Limerence. I think did get a point at Spa. I don't remember. And maybe at Monza. But Red Bull, the leading team of Lassans Barb and Aries. Aries hasn't raced in a little while. He's kind of burnt out from racing, but it's fine. 2/10 off. Yep, Razik Saleh, I believe in you. You can be faster than him. And then we have Aston Martin in 3rd. You can see the rest there. McLaren, the only team with 0 points as it stands. Very unfortunate to see, but I do believe that they may be able to get points this time around. But yeah, that should be the standings. Let's go back to our qualifying session. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm clicking on the wrong thing. There we go. Boom. McLaren fan, so far 9th in qualifying. Aero D Knight has taken 3rd place in qualifying. Trippy in 5th, Chester 6th, Rockstar, Kiwi, McLaren fan, Bacon. Where? Oh, Dustin. Unfortunately, I did just hear that he will have to, I don't know, he may not be able to rejoin the race at the moment because he had something come up. He is a fully grown man. He has adult responsibilities, so unfortunate for him. Doko 13th, very awesome to see. This is just for Doko. Everybody, are you ready? This is just for Doko, my resident Spanish speaker, aside from myself. Doko, el más veloz Ferrari. No es verdad, pero estaba bien. Doko, el más veloz español en la liga. Eso sí es verdad, eso sí se puede decir de Doko. Míralo, mira cómo corre en su carro el Doko. Aproximando en la vuelta muy despacio aquí, bajando al tercer. Saliendo con mucha velocidad, se parece, con un poquito de asistencia del carro de enfrente de él, a lo mejor, o se parece que a lo mejor también no recibirá esa ayuda del carro enfrente porque hay demasiada distancia, pero a ver si con velocidad, con un poquito de prisa, sí puede alcanzar el carro de enfrente, para que sí pueda recibir un poquito de esa asistencia en lo que quiebra el aire enfrente de él. Aquí se parece un V-Carb, dejándole espacio a los dos pasando. ¿Quién estará enfrente de él al momento? Lassans Barb, el más veloz de la carrera al momento en esta calificación. Buen hecho, Lesans Barb. Doko, 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 Doko. Arranca Doko, aproximando ya a la última sección de esta vuelta aquí en Abu Dhabi. ¿A dónde saldrá? ¡Oh, este no es Doko! ¡No es Doko! This is Dinan. I'm stupid. This is Wizard. This is Dinan. He's not. He's not Doko. I'm an idiot. I looked at it wrong. No! Doko, what have I done? But Wizard coming across P15 at the moment. I just wasted my breath. I just wasted that entire spiel for what was supposed to be Doko, but wasn't Doko. But this right here is Doko. Ahora sí, estamos viendo a Doko. Oh, but he's on his outlap. Okay, I'll come back to Doko. I feel so stupid. Alright, let's get a little bit of Aerodynite letting drivers through. Let's see here. Des on his outlap. Who else is on an outlap? Let's get some McLaren fan coverage. Let's show some love to McLaren fan here. Maybe getting a little bit of... Oh, he has Doko in front of him. So this may be... Ooh, this might be rough. He's definitely going to want to give some room to Doko up ahead. No offense to Doko, but, you know, McLaren fan is, as it stands, 2 seconds faster than Doko through qualifying. So we shall see how much room he does give his teammate up ahead. But we do have now Doko empezando su primera vuelta rápida aquí en calificación. No su primera vuelta, pero el segundo intento. A ver cómo sale en calificación después de esta vuelta. Aquí dando vuelta por las esquinas más veloces, en donde sí se ve mucho pasa mucha fricción en las llantas por lo que es la agresividad de la vuelta más la velocidad en que estás tomando las vueltas. Pero aquí viene aquí por el derecho o por el straight. Tengo que aprender más términos F1 para ti, Doko, porque la verdad nomás la sé en inglés y no es lenguaje común. Entonces pues tendré que aprender para ti, solo para ti, Doko, el mejor, el más veloz español de la liga. Aunque sea el único español en la liga, pero es el más veloz español. Aquí yendo, 1 minuto ya en esta vuelta, entrando a la última sección de esta vuelta aquí en Abu Dhabi. ¿Cómo saldrá el Doko? Su mejor vuelta siendo minuto 26 con casi 4 décimas. A ver cómo mejora aquí, esperando que sí mejore. Mejora, arranca. Sí mejora por 2 décimas, pero no es suficiente para aumentar su posición. Se queda en lugar 15. Alright, that was it for Doko. That's it for Doko. Love you, Doko. Thank you for being here. Let us see who is on an outlap. Bacon Guy. Shall we observe Mr. Bacon Guy? Mr. Bacon Guy is pretty cool. He's a pretty cool cat. So yeah, for those of you here watching in stream for FSR, there are 2 drivers, namely Aerodynite and Chester, serving 2 place grid penalties for qualifying. And so immediately after qualifying, everybody sitting on the tarmac, you know, we'll have to retire immediately from the session. That way, I can manually input the grid penalties, you know, since the game doesn't allow us to do that before the race start. And so, yeah, we'll hop back into the lobby. I'll take like a minute to set the grid, and then we will actually begin the race. Bacon got here through entering sector 2 into the tight hairpin with quite a few cars up ahead in front of him. I mean, I wonder. Yeah, okay, 1 getting out of the way. Giving him away. Scrub, only 2 place drops. Y'all soft as fuck. We do 5. Look, that was a ULC rule. You know, I would probably say 5. I think. It's just that was a ULC thing. So you know, we had to kind of cater some of our rules a little to make their FIA stewards make their job a little easier. But yeah, so seems like Dustin is back from his parental duties, I think. Chronico. Ah, I don't really like this game in. I don't really like the track in the game just because I suck at it, but it is what it is. Um, Sorry, just listening in on Dustin, one of our admins who had to go take care of some parental duties. So yeah, we'll have to wait. Most people I don't think are fans of it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's fun, but I just kind of suck at it honestly. So it's part of my bias for not liking it all that much. Uh, I should with these couple minutes left. I think let me get on somebody who's on out lab. That way I can go get myself some water. I'm still kind of I'm over the cold that I had on vacation last week, but you know, out of the cold means now I have phlegm that I need to, get out of my system. And so I need to drink a lot of water. It's like my throat's not dry, but like it feels like it's not quite right. So with the amount of talking that I'll be doing, I need to make sure that I'm fully hydrated. All right. I have my H2O. I have my water. Oh, look at that angle. Thank you, game. That's a really cool angle, man. All right. Ugh. Oh, Sexual Panda, what's up? I don't know how I missed your message, but no, I am not racing. I decided that the best commentator for my own league is, well, myself. And not even talking out of ego, I just think that a lot of people enjoy my style of commentary. It's not like fully professional, like as you would expect to see on F1 TV, but I bring my own specific personality and edge to it, and so I think people do like that. This Williams, oh, on an outlap. Rockstar's on an outlap, so not at all worried by Razak Sali up ahead of him. Lasan's Barb, very, very close to pole position here. Super cool to see. And is choosing to retire. I think this is like the last bit of laps for people at the moment. Um, Maybe some last chance sends. Um, Razak Sali doing pretty solid through this lap. Um, Oh, I wonder. I missed the split time. I missed the. Yeah, thank you, Chronico. Yeah, I mean, we looked around for people, and there was even a commentator that runs like a business almost of commentary. Razak Sali just not fast enough to get pole position, but very impressive to get second place. Lasan's Barb in third, Aero D Knight fourth, Rockstar in fifth. Super awesome to see my league admin in fifth place. Trippy, super stand-up guy, super awesome guy in sixth. Chester, pretty cool guy, very, very loyal, seventh. Bacon guy eighth, Bevo ninth, McLaren fan 10th, and then so on so forth. Not too shabby from everybody. Razak Sali, you were there. You were right there. You had it. Sixfold Panda, what's up, man? Yeah, I have found though that when I race and stream at the same time, like my brain only like I can only handle so much information at a time, and so whenever I'm racing, I get a lot quieter because I'm so focused on competing and racing, and so I don't know. I chose to prioritize commentating. Aero D Knight! Oh my God! Aero D Knight, pole position at the very last gasp. Super impressive to see. Let me make sure I ping everybody once again to ensure that everybody understands um, what we are doing for these people serving these penalties. Where is Dustin's message? Where did he put it? Did he put it in league chat? Yes. So let me forward this to Race Paddock and then do at here. Oh, I gotta take the screenshot of it. Okay, I got it. Woo! Almost forgot. Almost forgot. All right, I will be right back. I'll have to, kind of pause my mic here for the stream for a little bit to make sure I handle the rest of this opening process. So I'll be right back. All right, what is up, race fans? We are back. I have gotten through everything. We have sorted
I can
everything
hear
out.
him. I can hear him, Dustin. I can hear him on
We
your
should be
phone.
perfectly fine. What's up? What's up,
What?
everybody? We are back.
Oh no, that's my phone. My
We
bad.
are
My bad.
about
Never
I was
mind.
to
gonna say I don't even
restart the
have
That's
it
race
up.
my
here.
phone. That's
Not
yeah.
yet.
That's my phone. My
The
phone was
admins
going
will be
through my
readying up.
headset. I forgot. I had the Bluetooth connected on it.
The admins will be readying up, so you
I was
guys
like, why
don't
does
worry
he
about it.
sound so good this
I told
time?
him
I was like,
what
damn.
time to do it. Why can you hear everyone? What do you mean, brother? What are you talking about? You're not in a single voice chat, cuz. You're tweaking, brother. I don't think you should. I don't know how you're hearing everybody
No,
since there
Fridge. I'm
is no
gonna
one in.
stay
I
here and
don't
hang
even
out
know
with the
where
cool
you're
kids.
at in the VCs, but everybody should be readying up now. I do believe. I told the admins 341, so we should be readying up. Yep, there he is, Dustin, pinging everybody.
All right, game time.
Oh
Oh,
my
'cause
god, let's go,
actually,
guys.
yeah, 'cause I had it set up that way. Had to eat eat a mini pizza. Oh man. I didn't think that was supposed to happen though. Maybe. I guess I don't know. I don't know.
I think
This
pretty
audio
much
thing is
everyone's
weird
on
sometimes.
medium.
But everybody, get ready. We
From what
are
I see,
about
yeah.
to begin racing. I heard some timer. Oh, okay. See, I don't know, dude. I swear it was like an either or situation in my settings. It'd be like if so in Discord settings you can choose the output, and so what my audio mixer does is it requires like it requires you to put Discord in that specific setting. And I like tested it. I was like, why is it not working? And then I realized it's because I needed to change that setting. But I guess it's weird that it now works with that setting off. So I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. Technology is confusing a lot of the time. And what I'll say is, people who are good with technology, it's not that they're always right about what they're doing. They're not always like getting it right. It's just they know how to
Almost
how to kind of
formation
correct,
lap
you know?
carnage already.
And
Jesus.
so,
Already?
don't let anybody
Yeah, they're like blocking up back here, trying
don't
not
let
to hit each
anybody
other.
lie to you. You know, nobody has it all figured
McLaren
out. Let me lower the
is leaving.
volume of my Discord chat super fast, just so I don't get too distracted by hearing
Space.
a conversation.
You don't even need to do
from
that
my
much warm up
admins,
on this
and
track.
then me trying to
I was gonna
comment.
say
You know
it's
what I
already
mean?
hot anyways. We don't need to
Like
do
I
it that
said,
much. It's not very necessary.
It's honestly better
I
to
see what you're
save the
saying,
tire
sexual,
wear
or
than
sexual.
to
Six
really warm your
panda.
Oh,
Boy.
fuck.
But yeah,
He
dude,
says that he almost dies.
it's just
Yeah,
I
they
can't
slowed
like
down
fully
more than I was
focus
expecting.
on multiple things at once, and I'm ADHD or just how I am. It's like if I'm trying to focus on something, it has to be like 100% focus. It's very hard for me to multitask. It's like the certain perfect conditions for that to happen for me. But let's see
I'm just
these
giving them
tire
a
strategies.
preview of lap 1 when I send it on all of them.
I don't need lap data.
Send it up the
So
middle.
what we have is Aero D Knight and Shawarma starting on the hard tires.
Well, the two in front of me I
and
should be able to
wonder
clear,
what
and
Shawarma would
then
say is the
ball
optimal,
is the next
like,
one
the
after that.
esports,
So that'll be
verified
much
best
more of a
strategy
struggle,
for
I would
Abu
assume.
Dhabi, because I was pleasantly surprised to hear from my commentary on Thursday for Abraxas Racing that at Zandvoort a 2-stop is optimal and not the 1-stop. So, you know, I am curious to know, maybe Shawarma stint stats can came back to me at some point. What is the optimal strat here for Abu Dhabi? So let me bump it down to a couple cars down the grid so that it like holds the nice angle for turn 1 a little longer. And let's just turn the HUD off. Let's get ready for race start. What was that thing they said? Racers, start your engines. I'm not a big I'm not a big Daytona guy, but I think it's Daytona. But here we go. Lights out and off we go at Abu Dhabi. What will we see going to turn 1? We see a lot of moving. We see a lot of weaving. Oh, somebody's already been taken out. It's an Aston and a V-Car, but there's already a small tap. There's already a little bit of collision there. Very unfortunate to see who might that have been. It looks like it was Bacon Guy. Bacon Guy was taken out by a V-Carb. Who was the V-Carb? Oh, my God. No, no, no. You hate to see it.
Boys.
Oh, man. We are already seeing plenty of shenanigans going on through this first lap. What are we doing, guys? Come on. It's the first lap. No safety cars. Very grateful for that. But come on. What are we doing? Let's settle down, everybody. There is a lot of action going on in this midfield. Moves being made into this tight chicane. I don't know where to watch. Shawarma kind of abusing the ghosting here. Oh, my lord. Well, no safety cars in lap 1, so I'm grateful for that. But, you know, what are we doing? Shawarma has front wing damage that I can see right now. Dustin getting ahead of McLaren fan, it seems like. But going side by side, cut across by the McLaren fan, losing a little bit of time there from a lockup, maybe not maintaining control there. We do have a yellow flag here in Sector 3. It seems like Des has spun out or been spun out. I do wonder what has happened there, as I know Des is a very capable racer. As more people spinning out, Bevo, it seems like losing control there.
Oh.
Are people struggling with grip? Is that the main issue at the moment? As we see
That
two
caught me
people
off
into the pits
guard.
immediately,
Yeah.
McLaren fan and Des Gaming. Oh, man. Guys, what are we doing? Is this just Abu Dhabi racing? I hope not. Lasan's Barb closing
Thanks
in
for
on
the
Aero
space,
D
pal.
Knight. His teammate will have DRS down this very long straight. Abu Dhabi being a very setup dependent track because you can either sacrifice a lot of speed down the straights or sacrifice a lot of speed in the turns. So, you know, it's a little more of a balanced track. I wouldn't say it's up to preference because it's a video game. There's obviously a meta to it, but, you know, so Lasan's holding position ahead of Rockstar. Rockstar really chasing him down. It's a four-way battle right now for the lead with Razak Sali, my main man, in first place as it stands at the moment. Bevo very, very close to Shawarma up ahead with DRS most likely using battery, I do believe. Let me turn on telemetry again. I wanted to clear out the HUD. Ooh, Shawarma going deep, taking the wide line. Can Bevo give him enough room on this exit? Yes, he can. It's going to be tight going into this very, very tight corner here. Ooh, good wheel-to-wheel racing, it seems like. Ooh, a little bit of a bump there. Not much room being given, but nothing too dirty, I would say. Very, very hard racing there. Mostly clean, it looks like, from me. Rockstar, the fastest lap on those mediums. Who was it? Was it Aero D Knight? I think started on the hards. Yes, Aero D Knight, Shawarma, and Des Gaming now on hard tires. Unfortunate to see Des Gaming slip down that far. We did talk about the Haas curse, and it seems like the Haas curse has reared its ugly face once again. Lasan's Barb, it's still a four-way battle for the lead at the moment, and we have quite a few battles, quite possibly down near the bottom of the grid. Let me not move away. This is the DRS overtake zone. Let's not move away. Let's go back. Let's see what is going on here. Rockstar not able to get ahead of anybody. It seems like, oh, it is Lasan's Barb that is very low on battery at the moment. This is a really cool visual. Why, dude, I say this every single stream, every single commentary that I do. Why can't I get more control over the cams? But we have two Red Bulls in this battle for the lead at the moment. Aero D Knight in third, Lasan's up ahead of him. Miko has already retired from the session. What has he done? There's a safety car! Oh my lord.
I don't know why it just let me... Why is it... Can you fucking speed up? Jesus Christ.
I'm hearing my admin talk something about somebody speeding
Guy's got
up
us
ahead of him.
6 seconds
I wonder
behind the
what's going on.
Delta here.
I was just about to pass the McLaren. Like, I was literally alongside, and now I had to give it back. Probably something similar to that.
Lasan's going into the pits. So is Razak Sali. I wonder what they might be switching into. Oh, game glitch from Shawarma. Okay. Unfortunate. Several people going into the pits. What are they switching onto? Switching onto
Oh, I
hard.
didn't realize everyone was going in. I probably should have went in.
Go ahead and get that one stop out
I'm
of the way. Very likely
I
switch
didn't
onto
realize.
maybe
I wasn't
like a
paying
medium
attention.
or
I was trying to pay
soft set at
attention
the
to
end of
not
the race.
if it was an actual safety car or
Miko
not.
said he got glitched.
Oh, I'm fucked.
Unfortunate. Tapped the wall and lost his tires. Sad to hear. All right, well,
this
we're
might
under safety
work, 'cause
car
they-
for
now they
a
gotta
couple
work
of
their way
laps.
through all the fucking
Most
other
everybody
drivers,
pitting onto the
so
hards.
I don't know, we'll see.
Aero D Knight now in provisional first, but he did not pit, and so you know, it'll come down to how this continues to go. Side by side, then safety car told me to give it back, but he was not passing me. Shawarma, our rules say
I only lost 1 spot. I'm on fresh tires.
to
so
ignore those
it's definitely
instructions
worth
and
it.
just continue as normal. Whatever
No, I didn't lose
penalties
any
come
spot.
from that, we will remove. So, you know, you know,
Well, before the safety car, I
entirely
got up into
because of those
5th,
situations
and
that we're
now
trying
I'm in
to
2nd,
avoid.
so because of the pit, but
it's all
yeah, I
right.
probably
Nothing
should have
too
went
crazy.
into.
You might be able, with the safety car though, you
Yeah,
might be able to
that 10
stretch
seconds
that
really
into a
unlucky,
one-stop.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What are
If
your
you
tires on,
go,
Dustin?
It's just part of our rules.
I just pitted. They're brand new.
Oh, okay.
If
I'm not
you
saying
can
you got to read the
stretch
rules, but you
those
kind
to
of
at
got to
least
read the
like
rules
lap
if you're gonna race. I don't always expect people
13,
to read
then
the
you
rules.
can
You know, people don't
one
like to
stop
read,
on
but
hards from there.
it is what
It'll
it
be
is.
tight, but you can
just
do
very
it.
unfortunate, Mr. Shawarma, as you are a very cool guy, very cool shawarma. If I may say, you don't memorize it. Yeah, that's fair.
I mean,
It's just
they're not
one of those
terrible right
things.
now. It's just
It
they're
really just
gonna
stems
get
from the
bad.
game.
But
The
I'm
game
not
just
gonna
being
be
kind of
I'm not gonna be
stupid.
able to keep up with this motherfucker. So.
Same thing with like.
But the
people
2 behind me,
like
or
the
the
game
3
never
behind me, I
lets
should be able to
lapped
pull away
cars
from.
unlap themselves under safety car, which is I don't want to say
second safety
common,
car.
but it's it's pretty
Yeah, that's
frequent
true.
in
That can
those
always
situations in real life. But the game
I
just
didn't
does
see what
not
happened with this one.
have
It's
that
just one
happen.
part.
I
So
didn't. Yeah, I
I
just
don't know.
saw somebody retired. That's all I saw.
It's a video game. Video
Fucking
games are gonna
hate
video
being
game,
behind
especially
cheesy under
EA
safety car.
games. So
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
hate it.
it just is what it is, man.
That's
It
why I
sucks.
tried
It sucks
I was
for
doing
everybody.
everything I possibly could to get in front of him as soon as
I
possible.
just saw a piece of wing go flying in front of me, so I don't know who lost it.
All
I
right,
think we're gonna come in this lap too.
I
see everyone
think
forming up.
admin's also saying it, so I'm just kind of parakeeting what they're saying. But I would also guess that the safety car will be coming in this lap most likely.
Oh, God,
It's
it's an Aston and Mercedes sandwich up here in the top 5. This is bad.
I mean, probably just because of the ignoring yellow flag and then whatever else. Oh. He has that exceeding track limit, so I don't know if it's something to do with maybe he got a double warning or something. But yeah, I'll be looking at the race director at the end of the race. So you're saying, okay, just to clarify, that 10-second was from you not conceding the position. If that's the case, then yeah, it will be removed. Just have like a clip of it, just so we have some kind of. Oh my
the
God.
fun part.
Well. Okay, so we talked about the pit entry thing to everybody
Rockstar
in
and
the VC.
cheesy.
If they weren't
This
in the
is
VC
not
at the
going to go
stomp,
well at the start.
we did it
Here we
right before
go.
the race
it's not.
started. Talking about the pit entry
I'll let you
track
know.
limits, we talked about it.
I got a
Everybody's
front
aware
row
of
seat.
it, and we said that if you get the double warning, you get the double warning because we're making everybody aware of it. You have to be very careful with that pit entry to not cross the curb. So
Justin, wasn't it you that you
unfortunate
like
for Des
shoved
there.
off the track?
Unfortunate
last
from
week?
Des there.
Oh, buddy, you should have seen the amount of arguing he did over that.
All right. Well, we shall see the safety car coming in. That is
I don't
coming
know
in
if
this
you get to
lap.
see,
We are
like,
resuming
all the
racing. There's a
tickets,
McLaren
but
going a
I
little deep
I
of
ended
that
up getting
corner,
a
going off
penalty
track,
for something I
and
was
we
100%
are
sure was
off.
his fault.
Will we see any kind of turn one
I mean,
shenanigans?
I
I
didn't
really
get
hope
one for
not.
something I
We have a little bit of side by
suspected
side there.
might have been my
Seems
fault.
to be clean though.
You're
That
good.
McLaren of Doko, very
Stewards can
clean
be
racer.
kinda
I do
iffy
really
on
like
stuff.
Mr. Doko. He may not be the fastest,
why
but
we
he
leave
is
it up
very,
to
he
them.
makes every attempt to be
It's
clean. So I do really
Really out of our
appreciate him.
hands.
Yeah.
All right, looks like the Red Bull of Aero D Knight holding on to first, losing a little bit of the rears there as I shift down further down the grid. Everybody clean so far. A little bit of wheel-to-wheel racing, but clean so far. Very awesome to see everybody. Maybe that one lap, the first lap, a little bit of aggressive moves. Oh my God, Lasan's Bar making a deep dive into that corner. Has made it, though. He has cleared through there, almost losing it there. And because of that traction loss, may get overtaken by the cars behind of him. Some wheel-to-wheel racing up ahead for the lead. Making guy up the inside of Aero D Knight, really feeling his insides. Not getting a great exit, and so will lose out on that potential overtake chance. And now we go into this very slow, tight section. Very technical, very rough on your traction control. Oh, as I say that, Bevo overspinning the tires, losing the rear a little bit. Shawarma taking that chance, diving up the inside. First glance, I think I would say that is on Bevo entirely. And now Shawarma struggling to make up ground as he has lost positions. I'm not the FIA. That's not me. I got a good view of it, but I don't know. It looked like maybe Bevo just not allowing room for Mr. Shawarma as Razak Salih going up ahead of Lasan's Barb. Now, Bacon Guy in second. No superiority today? No. Unfortunately for him, after we moved from the original league, like weeks ago. Rockstar up ahead of Bevo. These battles back here are looking crazy. The camera angles are not doing it justice. Look at this. We are almost 3 wide going down the straight. Oh man, but yeah, no superiority. It's just a time thing. It's a scheduling thing. As Lasan's up the inside with Razak up ahead of him. This is some very tight racing, very, very sketchy, very nerve-wracking. I know for sure. I know they are stressing about keeping it clean through these turns, but it seems like we are doing just fine as Dustin has now made up a position. Going into 9th, there is some rubbing there from the Aston Martin and the Ferrari. That is the Aston Martin. Oh, Shawarma loses it. Losing it on exit, has spun out, and will lose out on a significant amount of time. Unfortunate to see Mr. Shawarma. I believe in you, son. I believe in your comeback. The front of the pack kind of splitting up a little bit as they are on alternating tire strategies. So we have medium, hard, medium, hard, medium, hard, 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 hard. It sounds like a gay orgy. We have a lot of different hardnesses out and around the parts here as Bevo barely holding on. Lasan's kind of stepping off the gas to avoid any kind of a collision. Chester dive bomb up the inside, sacrificing his exit on this turn to get the position. A little risky, a little reckless, some might say, but he has a position up on Dustin, but Dustin will have the DRS up ahead of him. Dude, I don't want to do too much of this like onboard cam, but dude, these Abu Dhabi cams, the like overheads, just don't really do the racing justice. This is a good cam, but it doesn't give it to me too much, and it gives me this one a lot, which makes it kind of hard to see depth, right? Depth perception is a little difficult here, but that is all right. Lasan's making up a position on Bevo, going into this very, very tight turn, this kind of elevated chicane. Dustin accelerating, getting on the battery, getting that DRS. It is a DRS train back here. Chester making up ground on the car up ahead of him. Will he make that move up the inside? Yes, he will, but not fully committing, but is getting a better traction out of the turn and has made the move to get ahead of Bevo. Razak chasing down the front 3 as well, looking for a move into the podium positions. Bevo, chasing Chester. Chester, the leader of this secondary DRS train, with several drivers really close together. Even after a couple laps, after the safety car restart, super awesome to see that we are still
Bevo
competitively racing here. Bevo! No! Bevo's done! Bevo with severe wing damage, it seems like. Very unfortunate to see. Sorry for switching around so much. I am like, I'm tweaking.
I think I gotta go in, Dustin. These tires are shit.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Everyone else is gonna have to stop once more anyways.
Desk Gaming making up a lot of ground in 11th now after the safety car restart. Will maybe, very likely, I think, continue to gain more and more positions as this race goes on. Bacon Guy losing a position on Aero D Knight going into this very, very tight chicane. The Razak kind of braking maybe a little late, locking up the rears and losing out on that entry and exit. As Shawarma IC moving up ahead of Doko. Aero D Knight back in the lead of this race. I wonder what happened to Lasan's. What happened to Lasan's? He was up ahead, was he not? Or am I tripping? Am I wrong about that? Trippy ahead of Kiwi now. Oh, excuse me. This is action-packed. This is so action-packed. There is so much movement being made everywhere. There is only so much that I can watch. Limerence in 11th, overtaken by Desk Gaming. So was Kiwi. I think Kiwi making 2 position drops there. Bacon Guy just out of DRS range of Aero D Knight now. Unfortunate to see as, Bacon Guy is pitting. So Rockstar in 2nd will not have DRS on Aero D Knight. 1.5 seconds almost to make up, and will have 2 cars behind him that will be getting DRS, and so this is a bit of a dangerous position for Rockstar. Will need to be able to pick up the pace and catch up to Aero D Knight on the hard tires before they get to that crossover point. Now, while we're here, let me actually double check that my Racing League Tools is running its live collection. It is. Oh, thank the Lord Jesus, it is. Okay, we're good. We are good. Okay, it looks like Rockstar is slowly making ground on Aero D Knight up ahead of him. He will be running out of time shortly, though, as his tires continue to degrade and the hard tires start to Rozak Solly, 3-second time penalty for the multiple warnings. Corner cutting on strict is very punishing as Trippy has made a move up ahead of McLaren Fan. So far, there being only 2 DNFs amid, even with some of the collisions, some of the carnage going on. Super awesome to see. I want to see as many people able to race the entire race. You know, I don't want people, you know, joining in, dying, getting taken out whatsoever, and just, you know, missing out on a race essentially, even if they're not competing for a win. Bacon Guy in 13th after that pit stop. Rockstar still just not able to get back within DRS range of Aero D-Knight up ahead of him. Maybe very, very close here, as Rozak Solly nor Lassans have pounced on him either, with the help of DRS on him. And so Rockstar doing a very, very good job of defending and attacking at the same time, as he is almost within DRS range, just not quite fast enough yet to get within that striking distance on Aero D-Knight up ahead of him. Oh, but it's getting close. Can he make it by the time? Yes, he will. He will have DRS starting now. Aero D-Knight, you know, like a swimmer in water, in shark-infested waters off the coast of Australia, looking very, very at risk here for some sort of a murder. Not a literal murder, more so a position overtake murder is what I'm saying. There is a little bit of a yellow flag for a Mercedes fall macaroon, but seems to be all nice and dandy. So far, the back of the field is what is most separating. The front right now is starting to condense, as Rozak Solly actually has been slowing down and also holding Lassans up in this kind of tight technical part of the track. And so Rozak Solly breaking that DRS train. It is now a one-on-one. Rockstar versus Aero D-Knight up ahead of him. He will have DRS down this pit straight, and so he will be able to continue to catch up ever so slowly, hopefully, on Aero D-Knight up ahead of him. But again, it depends entirely on his tire management. See there, he just didn't have as good of an exit, and so lost out on some time. He's going to have to hunt down that 1 second gap to get back within the DRS of that long straight. He hasn't had that DRS for the long straight, and so just really losing out on a lot of potential time advantage on Aero D-Knight. Ooh, slipping out a little bit from the rears there, as Bacon Guy sets the fastest lap of this race after pitting onto what I think were mediums. Yes, fresh mediums. Rozak Solly back within striking distance of Mr. Rockstar. So is Lassans Barb. Everybody else in the back kind of not so really in any kind of a fighting position. But Bacon Guy, we know, very capable of making up time. Just, you know, he just pitted, and so it's going to take time. It's going to take a little bit of patience from him, as people will need to pit, as Lassans Barb overtaking Rozak Solly, but going really wide and not able to make it stick. Just maybe getting a little bit impatient, get stuck behind this Ferrari as he locks up and loses out on even more time, actually slipping out of that DRS range. Rozak Solly, oh! Aero D-Knight has spun out! Rockstar is in the lead now here in Abu Dhabi. Is Lassans Barb okay? It seems like he hasn't taken any damage. He just spun out, saved it, and is still in 3rd place with a good amount of time. Oh no, Aero D-Knight, I'm wrong. He has pitted, and so I can only assume that he took some kind of damage. Unfortunate after spinning out. Unfortunate, unlucky to say the least. I hope it was a spin out, and I hope it wasn't a collision. Bacon Guy and Shawarma making up more ground up ahead, I think. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me, man. But we're now in a 3-way battle for 1st place. D Nunn with another 3-second time penalty. I think he is at 6 now. Rockstar in 1st. Rozak Solly and Lassans Barb immediately behind him, chasing him down. Chester in 4th. I do wonder. Chester is on the hards, and so he is on the same strategy as everybody ahead of him except for Rockstar. Rockstar is the one on the mediums. They've all done 1-stops, and so yeah, this is going to come down to how Rockstar can manage this stint. It's going to be very crucial for him to hold them back as long as he can, and you know, ideally in a perfect scenario, in a perfect world, get so far ahead of them to where they are no longer in DRS, and he can, you know, they're not gaining that DRS advantage on him, and you know, he's artificially speeding them up through their laps. But yeah, as his tires continue to degrade, it's going to become even harder and harder for him to maintain that gap. But it looks like as of now, he is able to continue expanding his lead, as Razak Salih has slipped back to 6/10, and Dustin in 7th, Des in 6th. Des in 6th after being in 11th at one point. Super cool to see. I hope he can keep making up spots. He was one of the fastest in qualifying. At one point was the pole position sitter, and so we know he's fast on this track. We know he's capable of being fast, and so it'll all come down to race pace, tire management, and strategy, and a little bit of luck. It always takes a little bit of luck to have a good race, as Trippy is making up a lot of ground on Chester. I wonder, they're on the same tires, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, they are on the same tires, and so, you know, Trippy maybe just a little faster race pace than Chester at the moment. Give me 1 second. I just realized I need to text back my girlfriend. Oopsies. Don't want to leave your girlfriend undelivered. That is a recipe for disaster, let me tell you what. Arrow D Knight with a 3-second time penalty. Oh, that's killer. That hurts a lot to see. Lasan's Barb now ahead of Razak Salih. Oh, this is a cool angle. Gotta get this no HUD. Look at this. Look. See, sometimes this camera work from the game works really well, and other times it just looks like absolute doo-doo garbage. So super awesome to see when there is a really cool angle. See, like, this is a cool angle. Look at that. Oh man, that yawn kind of like turned my brain off. I have not a single thought going through my head right now. But McLaren fan speeding in the pit lane. No, 10 seconds is more than a little unfortunate. That is quite likely race ruining, I think. Lasan's slipping a little in that very tight chicane, but able to kind of recover. Trippy, oh, Trippy moving up ahead of his teammate. Maybe a little bit of teamwork going on there. What's up, Bevo? Happy to see you in here supporting your teammate. I saw a glimpse of your Discord message saying that you were, like, you know, struggling with internet, and so
that takes all the strategy out of it.
That, man.
Yep.
As Razak Salih does lock up a little bit. Rockstar, like I said, in an
track,
ideal.
So we definitely take that.
There's a safety
I don't
car.
have to actually be faster race if beat it. Well, no, actually it does. I'm gonna get fucking obliterated.
Fall has left the session. Fall has DNF'd. I think it is a full safety car. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I see it coming out. Rockstar immediately heading into the pits. This actually works in his favor.
Out?
That works entirely in his favor, as he was on the softer medium tires
car.
and was going to start struggling to stay ahead of those hard tire runners. This is perfect for him, as now he gets to switch onto hards, make him last to the very end, and the rest of the people behind him will likely have to switch onto mediums. Or no, they have other hards. They have more hards. Okay. Either way, this works
Like, if
perfectly
you have another
for
set of
Rockstar.
hards, you can go to the end from here.
Razak Salih
Yeah, I'm
choosing
so
to
glad
be
I
on
took the
mediums.
This is my first set of hards.
The hard
Arrow D Knight,
harder
another time penalty.
allocation.
Unfortunate. Or I say another. Is it another? It is another. But yeah, this safety car coming at the perfect time. Oh, it's serving your time penalty, yeah. But it's okay, because again, we can remove that for you, Shawarma. So, it's probably not 10 seconds that what you're serving. It probably ends up being more because you're losing more positions. But, I mean, it's just, it's the game, dude. I mean, what more can you do, right? The game just, I don't know. It just sucks. It sucks.
I was
Is
actually
the best way
planning
I
on
can put it,
pitting this lap to
unfortunately.
try and undercut some people, so I'm a little bummed out about this.
But alright,
But,
so Chester, I heard my admins talking
well,
about it. It is very surprising and interesting to see that Chester has
P7 on a
decided
fresh set of tires. I'm not
to
going to
stay
complain
out
too
on
much.
the very, not
I mean,
old,
there's
but the
people ahead of you on the
moderately
medium
hard
for
tires.
sure, right?
He will have to pit
Oh.
again. There is no
Yeah,
way.
Dez is on the mediums.
I
His
mean,
tires are going to
If
die.
not, his tires are going to be absolutely cooked by the
Yeah.
end of the race. It'll probably be 10 more laps, so he'd have to do more than 20 laps of racing on his hard tires, which is, you know, at Abu Dhabi, very difficult to really imagine.
I'm just hoping there's some chaos up front so I can move up, because
competitive.
with everyone on the
You
same
got
tires,
fast.
I can't. I'm not going to be able to catch them.
You quite
Seems like
literally have
everybody
Cheesy up there on
pitted
old
essentially
tires.
during that safety car, except
Oh,
for
unless
McLaren
that's
fan,
him
as he
pitting
had
right
pit
now.
right before.
That would be a huge blunder.
Chester getting a 10-second time penalty.
Yeah,
for...
he just went into. Oh, he got a 10-second
What
penalty.
are we doing, Chester? You didn't pit to begin with. You choose to pit now, and then you speed in the pit lane. If that's not a sell, then I don't know what is. That sucks to see.
Rockstar's
But
P1.
Bevo,
Yeah. I was holding off Arrow the entire time because I saw Rockstar back there. I was like, oh, I'll do him a solid.
Maybe you know, it's like, you know, determined, stubborn.
Maybe he'll remember that during Vegas.
Run it out, but at the same time, sometimes
yeah,
you
I
just
feel a
gotta
lot
make
more
that call,
confident about
right?
that
Just
race
kinda
than I
have
do
that
about this
smart
one.
decision to save.
Honestly, any
potentially
points here
save
I'd be probably
everybody else's
satisfied with,
racing
because
experience,
I do not like this
and
track.
sacrificing your own. So I respect it, man. I fully.
And I wasn't
respect
even
it.
supposed to race today, so.
Oh, Losan's saying that somebody overtook during safety car.
So Scorpio and Dez are both on mediums.
So I'm gonna have
to
let him know that is
yeah,
not allowed.
they're gonna be on dead tires by the end for sure.
I think we're gonna have another one, aren't we? Another lap.
Yeah, probably. Too spaced out still to come in, I think.
If it doesn't tell you on this corner here, then yeah.
Yeah, we got another one.
Wherever that is. Okay. Or the hotel section.
Back to AI mode it is.
Hey, I mean, I was in the lead for a little bit. I'll take it. Or are we slowing
I've
down?
honestly
like the
just
safety car is
been
coming in. Everyone's all getting backed up. We're all backing up.
Maybe he thought it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He started backing us up like it was. Yeah, no, I know. He started backing us up like it was it.
All right, sorry, I had to send some messages.
The fuck was I gonna say?
Just to clarify that overtaking under safety car is not tolerated under any circumstance, even if the game is telling you. If you get a penalty for it, then, well, you know, I guess I should clarify that.
Oh, yeah, I've just been being patient this entire race. Like, I haven't gone for one overtake, and I've gone from 17th to 7th. I've just been watching people spin out and run into each other.
Okay, there we go.
Yo, Dustin, remember who's in front of you in points? You know, because you're up there in 7th. I'm back here
If
in
that
10th.
was you involved, then that's
remember,
perfectly
you know,
fine.
if you want to like help a brother out.
I gotta get Alpine those points, man. I'm a one-man show.
I need that P3, man. I need that third place in
I think we should be
drivers,
back to
and then that third place in constructors, man.
This lap, I would like to
you know how it is. I always guarantee a podium.
That is very good sportsmanship. You know, but when he sends that, I want to make sure that everybody.
If I can't do it in the race, I might as well do it with the points at the end of the year.
That is in our rules, right? So thank you so much for that. Big kudos to you, man. Stand up guy. Big man tings. But yeah, so we will be resuming racing at the end of this lap. Rockstar, fresh tires.
All right, Rockstar, please don't do a super slow restart.
Scorpio in third. He's gonna have to make those mediums last, but I think he can do it, as it will be like 11 race laps. So I believe in you. I don't know if it'll be the perfect strategy, but it is I think this is a
10-second time penalty on mediums. This is gonna go bad for me.
It can make or break your race here. Trippy in fourth, Des in fifth, Dustin sixth, McLaren fan Lily, aka Limerence, Kiwi, and Bacon Guy. Admins all in points positions. Very cool to see, as we will be resuming racing here very, very shortly.
Oh my fucking guy, waiting for the straight.
Cinematographic views here, as we are off.
Oh, I got such a bad restart.
Ooh, Ferrari with a little bit of a better restart here. Better angle taken there. As the Red Bull kind of runs off track, he will have to respect the Ferrari. He does a little bit of like a small scrape there, but clean through, as Razak Salih making a move up before this tight hairpin to the left, getting a better traction zone, going for a bit of a cutback. Can he get the better traction zone and the better exit? Yes, he will. He has overtaken. No, he hasn't. They're side by side at the moment as Des has received a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. Razak just not quite able to make a move on Lasan's Barb up ahead of him. Unfortunate to see, but I do see McLaren fan and Des fighting out wheel to wheel. Des coming ahead of him. Dustin in 5th now. Razak has overtaken Lasan's Barb in front of him. No, they're still wheel to wheel, and it sucks for Razak because he does have that 3-second time penalty that will be added to the end of his race time. Rockstar, I know is excited to see them fighting behind him because that means he has a chance here to get away from them. As the Ferrari locking up, a little bit of touching there, but we are perfectly fine. No front wing damage. I would hate to see any of the race leaders right now in the first lap after the safety car restart to receive any sort of damage, because that would just kind of dampen the race and ruin a little bit of this end of race shenanigans, end of race drama, end of race suspense, as we are back to DRS enabled regular race mode. Razak 8 tenths behind of Rockstar. Rockstar hoping, praying that he can get ahead enough to where he does not have to worry about the cars behind him and can just drive full push to the end of this race, as we have 10 laps to go here at Abu Dhabi, the second to last race in this FSR inaugural season. Oh man, dude, this is seemingly very exciting at the moment. Everybody in a bit of a train. See, last time it was a lot of wheel-to-wheel racing early on after the restart, but right now everybody kind of in a train, as you know, kind of all on the same tires for the most part. Ooh, Razak has made up some ground on Rockstar. No, he has not. Doko up ahead of Wizard, Mr. D Nunn. Wow, look at this nice, like, almost relaxing just line of racing. Isn't that cool? Isn't this kind of soothing to see? Everybody is just like, there's like ducks in a line or whatever it is, you know, just like, you know, you're just taking a stroll around Abu Dhabi right now. Everybody just kind of beep 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 beep. What a beautiful day to be racing at Abu Dhabi. Just all in a line, nice and tidy, nice and neat. Yeah, just, you know, nothing really crazy going on at the moment. Aside from these two, actually. Oh, Bacon with a 3-second time penalty. I will quote, and what I heard was, before it came up on my screen, what I heard was, arr, arr. So he knew immediately. Razak now, fastest lap in this race. Chasing down Rockstar to the best of his ability. Several people with time penalties. Two, you know, speeding in the pits, and a lot of corner cutting penalties. So, you know, very punishing track, as we have, what is that, 1, 2, 7 cars all within battling distance at the moment of the car in front of them. Rockstar getting chased down by Razak. When will Razak decide to make a move? When will he be capable, you know, allowed to make a move? Maybe here, with the help of some DRS. He is chasing very closely behind, but he is out of battery, just not saving enough to make this move easy to make. And Rockstar hitting the apex very well, gaining time on Razak behind him. Rockstar has received a 3-second time penalty. We are on equal footing now. We are on equal footing. Lasan's Barb, Trippy, and Dustin licking their lips. Come here, boys. We are behind you, and we do not have time penalties. You guys should be scared of us. And they definitely are. I know they are stressing, because now it is very much so at risk for them. 3-second time penalty might not sound like a lot, but it is whenever the grid is this bunched up. So what could we see? Could we see some kind of a move made by the guys who are seemingly behind at the moment of the race leaders? Make a move up. You know, they don't even have to, really, because if we go to the leader right now, Dustin would jump ahead of Razak and Rockstar. So would Des Gaming. Well, Des has the time penalties. So at the moment, Dustin, you know, could say that he's happy to be where he is, because really he's in 3rd place at the moment, as opposed to Trippy. You know, Trippy would be in 2nd. Lasan's Barb would be your race leader, or your race winner at the end of this, if it were to end right now. But we have so many more laps to go, so many more, you know, potential incidents, I hate to say, and even more so, clean overtakes to be made still, as we see Razak making his move on Rockstar, has gotten ahead of him cleanly, and now hitting the apex of this long winding left turn can be very difficult to really maximize your grip through that turn and not push past the track limits. As Wizard racking up yet another one. Rockstar going up the inside with a little bit of an aggressive move, but a little bit of contact and nothing too crazy. Just some aggressive, hard driving as we have. Look at all these drivers fighting for position, fighting. Oh, Trippy maybe barely saving himself from receiving a warning there. Really pushing the limits, trying to make up even more time on the cars up ahead of him. If he could get ahead of him, it's even less worrisome for him, as they will have those time penalties to serve, and so he doesn't have to worry about dirty air. He can just drive pretty focused on his own pace and not have to worry so much about early braking zone, defensive driving in this scenario or whatever. Rockstar, he's starting to struggle. He's struggling to stay. We are getting a first-person move being done by Trippy on Lasan's Barb. Ooh, they're side by side, but Trippy has the advantage of Rockstar kind of ahead of Lasan's, forcing Lasan's to brake earlier than maybe he would like, because he has no choice. Either wreck himself or survive, and continue to fight later into the race. As he loses a position to Dustin. Dustin in. Oh, he lost it again. Better traction zone, better traction zone, better traction zone. Not quite. Dustin did get ahead of Lasan's Barb through that turn, but not able to make it stick, as he has lost a position to Des as well. He's in 6th.
That's really the place to send that.
Oh, he's not happy with the move made there. I was about to say something there, as it looked like he was forced a little off track by Des. Des being very aggressive with his 3-second time penalty, really trying to make up as many moves as possible, as we have a McLaren. Doko seemingly losing a little bit of control there. It shall be fine, it seems like. We are now in a battle with 7 cars, all in a train with 5 laps to go. 6 laps to go, my bad. 6 laps to go here, as we are starting the 6th to last lap in this race. Razak Salih now losing a position to Rockstar. Rockstar getting ahead of him. Oh, there's been a collision. There's been a collision. Who is it? I couldn't tell. The game gave me such a horrible angle. Was it? It was Razak Salih, I think. Razak Salih now in... He continues to slip. That is unfortunate to see. Ooh, McLaren fan needing to go a little wider, or a little deeper. Lasan's Barb. Can I get better angles in this game? Give me more overhead views. It's so hard to tell what's going on through this. Dustin getting a long run here at McLaren fan. Braking later, and able to hit a switchback cutback on McLaren fan, and getting a better traction zone, even though he almost lost it.
Back of someone, is that going to be a penalty?
Oh my god, it seems like Lasan's has lost it.
It's situational.
Something happened to Lasan's. What happened to Lasan's?
Rockstar, what happened, dude?
Rockstar as well! Oh no. We're gonna have plenty of incident reports. I'm afraid.
Well, I didn't spin out on my own. I'll play that. I think he was playing some stupid games trying to get DRS on the straightaway and then dive bombed me.
Unfortunate, but
we can't fight, dude. We gotta stay within 3 seconds. Come on.
He slowed down rapidly through this first sector and then let me get past him, and then dove bombed me and took me out. I don't know what the fuck that was, but I was having a race in my life.
On my admins talking about a potential incident.
100%.
As Rockstar was,
I was going for it,
fighting
man.
for the lead.
P? Why?
Trippy going deep into this tight chicane.
We can't let Des get away, guys.
Really
what
fighting
are you doing?
to get ahead of Dustin, and I can hear my admin
got a
talking
3-second
about how
penalty.
I can
let
hear
him
Dustin
fucking
talking
clear
about, like,
us.
guys, we don't have to keep fighting each other. Des has a 3-second
Not the
time
last
penalty.
lap. Chill out.
Let's just kind of catch up to him, get ahead of him, and then we can fight. But Lasan's now DNFing. Ooh, might have been some severe wing damage, and just choosing to save his time. Are penalties just track limits? No. So we have some speeding in the pit lanes. We have a bunch of track limits. It's been unlucky for a lot of these people. or maybe not so much unlucky, but just, you know, like unfortunate.
Well, I have a 3-second penalty,
not
but
enough
half these people
careful.
in front of me have 10-second penalties, it appears. So.
Okay, I thought somebody spun, but they might have just like lost a little bit of traction. Dustin
Easy
now
go.
in second, trying to stay within 3 seconds behind of Des, as Des has that 3-second time penalty.
I took the lead at the wrong time.
And so
I'm
now
horrible in the third sector.
He finally got what he wanted. He wanted the people.
And now they're both fucking. Oh, I just gotta stay within 3 seconds of them.
And allow each other to just catch up to Des up ahead. So Dustin does have the better tires at the moment, I would like to believe, because
boys, I'm P2 and the leader is a 3-second penalty.
Is on the mediums, and so Dustin very much in a position to win the race here. Kind of running out of battery, but he is outside of DRS range from McLaren Fan. McLaren Fan did not get the DRS on Dustin, and so Dustin's one job right now, with these 3.5 laps to go, is to stay within 3 seconds of Des Gaming up ahead of him, and win the race. Defend from the drivers behind him, who
got no batter.
According to this, McLaren Fan slightly older tires. Chester with time penalty, and McLaren Fan on time penalty. Yeah, they're both on 10 seconds. I mean, they don't need to be fighting Dustin exactly, because there's really not much they can do. And so I know Dustin is 100% focused on just catching up to Des as best as he can. Now, Des is on paper, you know, quite a bit faster than Dustin, but Dustin with the tire advantage, yeah, I got a little nasty in some of these turns, and so I'm really hoping that it's a lot of racing incidents and not anything that needs to be punished, because, you know, I hate to give our stewards a lot of work to do, as Dustin kind of losing the car. No, Dustin, please.
I'm fucking choking this.
Please, Dustin. I can hear him talking about, oh, I'm choking it. I'm losing it. Dustin, I believe in you. Come on. Is it crazy for me to be cheering on one of my own admins this hard? But I mean, come on. He's not just an admin. He's a friend. He's a friend. I have to believe in my friend. As McLaren Fan now, getting past Dustin. Dustin still would be finishing ahead of McLaren Fan, but maybe with the help of some DRS. Chester now also fighting Dustin as well. They both have, you know, McLaren Fan and Chester both have 10-second time penalties.
Dude,
and so,
I keep
like,
doing it. Like, these guys are going so fucking slow.
So, like, I wonder.
Cheesy, I swear to God, if you send it on me, I'm gonna fucking murder you.
I cannot repeat what I just heard,
you got
but
a 10-second penalty.
I know what would happen if
me.
these people with 10-second time penalties be
oh my
fighting
God.
Dustin. Try to fight
Thanks
him
for costing me the win, boys. Apparently, it's an admin's curse, Rockstar.
Oh man, they're talking about admin curse. It's just unfortunate. It's so unfortunate to see. I mean, at the moment, Dustin would finish second. He would finish second because these two up ahead of him have the 10-second time penalties, and they're just, I don't know. Obviously, they can still fight. It's not like, no, don't fight. Ooh, we see a little bit of control loss there behind there. But, you know. Wait, you guys heard it? The Discord? You shouldn't be able to. Oh, no. It's muted. It's muted in my audio mixer. No, it's not. I lied. No! No! Okay. Well, my only worry now was has the Discord audio been louder than mine or not? Because now it's an audio balancing issue, not even so much an admin privacy issue. But I mean, nothing too unexpected, I don't think. I mean, I guess if you guys heard it, then it's fine for me to repeat. But like, obviously, any racer in this scenario, fighting for the win, would hate to see people with time penalties, and big time penalties too, really just trying to get ahead of him for essentially no reason, honestly. And so, you know, I feel like anybody in that situation would be frustrated and angry. It's not personal, you know, it's just a racing thing, right? But it is what it is. We're about to begin our last lap here at Abu Dhabi with several DNFs. One of them 100% due to Wi-Fi issues and just kind of sacrificing himself. But yeah, I mean, it just is what it is. See, and I don't know. It's just one of those things. Like, how hard do you fight whenever you have such a big penalty? Because you're really not gaining much from it at all, you know? See, like, McLaren Fan, not gaining much from being this far ahead. If anything, it's a pride thing. I don't know. But yeah, just unfortunate to see that Dustin will not be winning this race. Exactly, Chronico. It's just one of those things. On track is completely separate to off track. You know, you got to be able to compartmentalize. I know anybody would get, you know, seemingly really mad or seemingly really frustrated at what happens on track, but being able to kind of just get over it off track and just be respectful and everything, that's what really makes a difference. And I know my admins are more than capable of it, but it's okay. It's okay. I can hear him. He's very happy. He's very happy to still be able to get second place, essentially, as Des Gaming will be crossing and winning this race as a reserve. Super cool guy, super swell guy. But yeah, Dustin wasn't even supposed to race today. He was gonna be busy, but because he got sick, he ended up deciding, like, hey, let me not go to this function that I was gonna go to not get people sick. And so Dustin, crossing the finish line here, will finish in second place. Des Gaming, your race winner at Abu Dhabi. Trippy, then, because of these time penalties, we'll be finishing third. Kiwi, fourth. McLaren Fan, fifth. Lily Limerence in sixth. Yay! Razak Sali in seventh. Chester 8th. Rockstar 9th. Aero D Knight 10th. And then the rest there. Alright, but I am hearing a lot of people talking about, you know, GG. See, that's what you love to hear. I know this community sometimes can get a little heated, but just like any regular, healthy community, right? Again, like I said earlier, not to over talk about it, but on track versus off track, two very separate things, being able to compartmentalize and not make it personal. But yeah, so congrats to Des, super cool guy. I know he's very, very fast. And so he gets the race win. Dustin, second place from an admin. Absolutely spectacular. I love to see it. Yeah, I know there's a lot of reports to come, dude. Some of the battles were a little too rough, man. I don't think I really captured any of them that were really bad, but, you know. So this giving Dustin driver of the day. I mean, 17th to 2nd, I feel like he has to get it. You know, call it whatever you want, but yeah, it is, you know, I think he's driver of the day. He has to be. Or even Limerence. No, you know what? It goes to Limerence. It goes to Lily from AT&T, our celebrity driver. He gets driver of the day. I don't care. He was massive underdog coming into this race, struggling in a lot of the other races. No offense to you, Lily, but I give it to Lily. Super, super awesome race from him. I love to see it. Mr. Lily from AT&T. All right, let me get the race director as well. Okay, there we go. Got all that. Don't really need to get all this, but just, you know, just in case. All right. That is it. That is it for this race. Thank you so very much for you guys tuning in. Trippy! Oh, I'm sorry. You know, it'd be between, like, maybe you, Dustin, and Lily, but I gotta give it to Lily, man. He's not the fastest racer. Just super awesome to see him do so well in this race. But yeah, so that'll be it for that. I need to get into this Discord, just kind of talk with everybody. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for whoever watches the VOD for sticking around this long. It means so much more for me to commentate these races because this is my league, right? I know these people very well, and so, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so very much, and I'll be commentating pretty much day in and day out this week. I'm back to full swing, so be on the lookout for that. Thank you so very much, guys. This has been FSR Week 7 at Abu Dhabi. Happy to be here. All right, see you guys.